It was in June, just a regular day. We had been at all of our farms in like the Richmond area, and we traveled sort of the same road all the time. And our favorite thrift stores were on that road, so a lot of times we would stop, maybe a couple times a week. That particular day we went in and it was pretty busy. There was a lot of people sort of milling around, which I kind of was like, oh no, there's so many people in here, but it was okay. I immediately saw the vase on the shelf there and I said, oh, that's interesting, but there were so many people and people with carts kind of in front of it. So I said, I'll come back. And I sort of searched the whole store. It was probably in there about 30 minutes until I circled back to it. I picked it up. It was heavy. It was iridescent. It was beautiful. I didn't see a mark on the bottom at first, but I turned it over and I looked. I have contacts. It took forever for my eyes to adjust. But when I did see it, I saw Murano. It had a couple of other marks on it as well. I was familiar enough with Murano to know that it was something nice. It had some age to it, I could tell from the bottom. It was a nice finished bottom. And it didn't have a price tag. And I said, that's okay, I'm buying it anyway. I don't care if it's like $8.99, I'm gonna buy it. So we took it up to the register. Lady said $3.99. Great. It was like such a good deal in my mind because I just love old glass anyway, but for $3.99, I was definitely taking it home. So I was like, you're coming home with me. So get it home, did a little research online, reached out to Wright Auction. Richard Wright immediately wanted to call me, which I knew was a big deal if the owner of the auction house wanted to call me. So we had a really good conversation. He explained how rare it was, how just scarce they are, how valuable they are. He sent his experts down to meet me in Richmond, and maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later, we all met up. They were super excited about it, which made me even more excited about it. You know, people that handle thousands of pieces of glass and really high dollar expensive collections, so excited about my little vase from the thrift store. And, but yeah, they confirmed that it was authentic and beautiful, and they just knew it was going to do really well at auction if that's the way that I chose to go. And since I did recently buy a very old farmhouse that needs pretty much everything, and I knew that the money could really help me so much, like life-changing kind of money, so I decided to put it in the auction and just kind of see what happened. And it was sort of like having a lottery ticket but not knowing the amount. And my jaw hit the floor when we were watching the auction live Wednesday morning, and the numbers just kept going up and up and up and up, and just like no words. It's just incredible. It's such a blessing, and I'm really happy that the vase too is safe and going to be really enjoyed and admired, and it won't be obscure anymore. You know, it's kind of like it fell through the cracks and people didn't even really know it existed. So I feel like I kind of saved a piece of art and saved myself at the same time. So it's just been very special. It's really good. My partner NASA and we train polo horses, sport horses. We train horses for like higher level players in Florida. We also have our own personal horses that are our sell horses that we train. Trail horses, jumpers, kind of whatever people are looking for. We are planning on in the future possibly having lessons though, like polo lessons, English lessons, trail riding possibly. So we are thinking of expanding kind of. We just got here, so we're still really new, but and hopefully the money can kind of help develop some things too for our business, because it is our business, it's how we make our living. And but we love it. So, and hopefully we'll be able to make a good impact on the community. I know people are excited to have horses here. There's a lot of agriculture here, but there's not really a lot of horse type things I've learned. That's what people were telling me anyway. So other horse people are excited that we're here, and hopefully we can put Brooknell on the map with the sport horses.